once upon a time, when I sing a story or I sing a rhyme, it's as though I've heard it for the very first time. I love to hear a story told the way we do, 'cause when I sing a story, everything it seems all brand new.
So sing me a story, sing me a rhyme.
Sing me all about what happened once upon a time.
When I sing a story or you sing a rhyme, it's as though I've heard it for the very first time.
Wow, look at the segments on those worms.
Yeah, I bet they've never had a bad hair day in their lives.
What are you two reading?
The latest issue of BQ.
BQ?
Bookworms Quarterly. It's a fashion magazine. All the cool worms read
Oh,
it.
I see.
Look at this ad. Oh, if I look like that guy, I could get whatever I wanted. He's so pumped up.
You two have something that's more important than oversized muscles and good hair.
A healthy complexion?
No. Inner beauty.
Inner beauty? What's that?
Inner beauty is something that comes from showing kindness and being caring and thoughtful about other people.
Well, maybe that will work for you, Belle, but inner beauty will not get you on a magazine cover.
Probably not. But I happen to believe that what's most important is not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside.
Belle's right. You cannot judge a book by its cover, even when it's as attractive as mine.
I don't care what they think. I want a buff bud.
Me too, me too. I want to look great.
We need to work out and get pumped up.
Let's do it.
100 toe touches. Ready?
Louis,
What?
we don't have toes.
Ooh, it's gonna be tougher than I thought.
Oh, Lou.
There. That looks good.
What's it for?
Well, Krista has been working on illusions, and Jacob's going to help her put on a show tomorrow.
What's an illusion?
Oh, I'll handle this one, Belle. An illusion is defined as an unreal or misleading image, like a magic trick.
I know a good magic trick. Abracadabra. Alaka-yummy. This food will vanish into my tummy.
Oh, well, here are the stars of the magic show now.
Yeah, the magic show no one's going to see.
What do you mean?
Everyone we've invited already has plans for tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what to do. We've worked so hard.
I'm so sorry. Listen, why don't we make more posters? We'll plaster them all over, and we'll make sure that each and every person in this village knows about the magic show.
Well, it's worth a try. Don't worry. Even if no one else shows up, you can always count on your friends. Yeah, we'll be there no matter what. Thanks, you guys.
Greetings! Don't stop what you're doing, don't stop. Okay, stop. I don't blame you.
Gaston, what a surprise.
A pleasant one, I'm sure.
Do you see that?
Perfection personified.
So, what brings you here, Gaston?
I'm having a party, and I'm sure all of you will want to come.
Yeah, love to go. Let's go.
Is it your birthday?
No,
A special occasion?
no,
Then what are you celebrating?
me.
Now, that's not a surprise.
I figured so many people want to be near me. No, want to be me. I should give them a day to honor Gaston.
How big of you.
Thank you. The festivities of Gaston Day will take place tomorrow afternoon. I expect to see you all there.
Tomorrow afternoon? So that's why everyone had plans already.
Gaston, Krista and Jacob are putting on a magic show tomorrow afternoon, and they've been working really hard and haven't been able to get much of an audience.
Well, of course not. Why would anyone want to go to a magic show when they could celebrate me instead?
Well,
After all, I'm big and handsome and terribly perfect.
More like perfectly terrible.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to make it to Gaston Day because I'm sticking by my friends and I'm going to a magic show. And I know of 2 other people who are doing the same thing. Right? You haven't changed your minds, have you?
It's just that Gaston is
So terribly perfect.
His party would be a lot of fun.
Well, you know, this reminds me of a story. Gaston, could you stay and hear it?
Well, I should be getting ready for the party. I have to polish my trophies, put up more photos, and I have to pose for an ice sculpture.
Well, the person in the story is a lot like you.
Like me? I'll stay.
Now here's a story about a pretty girl named Minnie. She had a special picnic planned with her friend Mickey. The perfect day, the perfect place out in the park. Yes, there was music in the air. Then from the hills was heard a great big noise, a car sound. It blew the trees, it passed them both and tossed their things round. This wasn't right, oh there was something very wrong. But hopefully this racket wouldn't last too long. Inside the car that seemed but bigger than a house, the driver stopped and said,
Well, if it ain't my old sweetie, Minnie Mouse.
well, he backed up his car so he could make his address and did a little dance that was meant to impress.
Why, it's Mortimer!
That Mortimer, what an utterly charming chap. He's also so...
Terribly perfect.
Yes, almost as much as me.
Oh, Mortimer was exactly like you. He was really...
Charming?
No, he was so...
Witty?
No, he was
Handsome?
so full of himself that all he could really see was himself.
Really?
Let me continue.
And so to Mickey's disappointment, he just stayed there. This didn't make him happy, no, it didn't seem fair. This guy was doing everything to look so cool. And then they heard a great big roar. Well, there's one thing we can learn for sure, that a person's true colors lie beneath their fur. You don't have to be a show-off whether young or old. Just look inside to find a heart of gold. Look down deep inside to find a heart of gold. So when it came the time to prove that he was cunning, one little scare and Morty fled and took off running. Now was the time to show who really had the heart to save the damsel that he brought here from the start. Though Mickey small, he would have to make a stride to prove the only thing that counts comes from inside. There's one thing we can learn for sure, that a person's true colors lie beneath their fur. You don't have to be a show-off whether young or old. Just look inside to find a heart of gold. Look down deep inside to find a heart. There's one thing we can learn for sure, that a person's true colors lie beneath their fur. You don't have to be a show-off whether young or old. Just look inside to find a heart of gold. Look down deep inside to find a heart of gold.
So you still think that guy's funny?
Who, Mortimer? No.
Shake.
So even though Mortimer was attractive on the outside, Minnie realized that her true friend was attractive on the inside.
Krista always sticks by me when I need help. She's so thoughtful. I'm going to the magic show.
What about you, Farron?
Jacob is really considerate. He even came to my piano recital when he wasn't feeling well, because he knew how important it was to me. But Gaston's party does sound really fun.
Did I mention the food?
Food! Tell me about it, big fella.
Only the best, flown in from all over the world. And not just tuna.
Tuna?
Tremendous trout. Scrumptious scrod. Melt in your mouth mackerel.
Yes! Count me in!
You know, Farron, Gaston's party might be really fun, but that might not be most important. What do you think?
I guess what matters most is that Jacob and Krista are really nice on the inside. I'm going to your show.
Good. And you know what I think? I think that makes you pretty nice on the inside, too.
Not choosing me. I don't get it. I have broad shoulders, good teeth, and a sporty thick head of healthy, shiny hair.
Well, I won't argue with the thick head. But, you know, Gaston, maybe, just maybe, people make decisions based on friendship rather than looks.
Oh, that's a good one, Belle. Ah, you almost had me there.
He's impossible.
The way I see it, Gaston Day is a chance for the less fortunate to view the life of a great one, to see all the things they'll never have.
What kinds of things?
Well, for starters, one room will be filled with all the helpless animals I've hunted and stuffed.
Yikes! I think I just lost my appetite. I'm sticking with the magic show.
Thanks, Harmony. And don't worry, the only stuffed animal in the magic show is a toy rabbit I pull out of my hat.
But the highlight of the event will no doubt be the unveiling of my brand new, state-of-the-art, ultra, super duper mirror.
A mirror?
It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's made from the finest glass, all the way imported from Italy.
Whoa.
And it even has a jewel-encrusted handle. Plus, did I mention that it's the most beautiful mirror in town?
Yes, to go with the biggest ego, I'm sure.
Obviously, it needs to be handled very carefully. In fact, I need a special helper to be in charge of my mirror.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Too bad you're already a helper for the magic show.
Well, maybe I can do both.
Oh no! Watching my mirror is a full-time job. Did I mention the jewel-encrusted handle?
Not very many people get a chance to be your helper, Gaston.
No, some would call it a dream come true.
Gaston, I'm gonna do it.
Ah, of course you are.
Jacob, you can't be Gaston's helper. You promised you'd help me. Sorry, I'm with Gaston now. I don't have time for a silly magic show. Belle, do something!
Harmony, what about the cookie carnival?
Sure, I'm starved.
No, silly. I mean the story, The Cookie Carnival. Why don't we tell it so that Jacob has time to make sure he's doing what he really wants to do?
Great idea, Belle. Okay, everyone. This is the story of a bunch of cookies and cakes who need to find their king and queen. My kind of story. Hit it, everyone.
Behind the parade was a gingerbread boy who was singing and whistling down the lane until he heard a little girl crying. The gingerbread boy wanted everyone to enjoy the cookie carnival, especially the little girl.
Hello there. What's the matter? Why are you sad, Cookie?
I'd like to be in the parade, but I haven't any pretty clothes to wear.
Now don't be so downhearted. There's no need to cry. You're going to be the Cookie Queen. And here's the reason why. We're gonna fix your hair now. Make it nice and curly. You're such a pretty girly. You're gonna make them all say, wow. Don't you worry, cutie, you're gonna be a beauty. You're gonna knock 'em out and how?
When he was done, it was just as he had promised. She looked absolutely lovely, and she was all set to ride in the big parade.
A pip, a peach, a wow, the queen!
The crowd went wild for their new queen, but in all the excitement, her old friend was left behind.
A king! A king! The queen must have a king!
In all the excitement, the gingerbread boy tried to get near the queen.
My advice would be marry me! No, me! No, me! Perhaps you'd better marry all three!
The palace guards tried to stop the boy, but the queen had another idea.
Stop, I say! Don't crown the king that way!
The king! The king! The king! The king! The king! Hail! Oh, hail the king!
So in the end, the Cookie Queen picked the nicest one to become the king.
So the guy who became the Cookie King was the plainest one of all.
That's right, on the outside. But on the inside, he was kind and considerate and helpful. Because it doesn't matter how big and beautiful you become. What's important is how you act.
I acted badly. I forgot about the things that really mattered, like my friends.
It's probably not too late to fix it.
Krista, I'd love to be your helper for the magic show. Will you still let me? Sure. I'd be lucky to have such a good person for my helper.
And what about me?
I'm sorry, Gaston, but I'm gonna help someone whose treasures are on the inside.
Well, now that the act is back together, what do you think about showing us one of your tricks?
Okay. Yeah, come on. Ta-da!
That's great! Wow!
That's amazing. How did you do that?
It's an illusion, something that looks like one thing but is really something else.
I've never heard of such a thing.
It just goes to show you that looks can be deceiving, and there's more to everything and hopefully everyone than meets the eye. Perfect. These outfits make you look just like a magician and her assistant.
But Belle, I thought what was on the outside didn't matter.
Well, it's not as important as what's on the inside, and what's on the inside of this magician is a considerate and caring person. And that goes for her helper, too.
Thanks, Belle.
And I think you're all set for the big show tomorrow.
Belle, the only thing we don't have is an audience.
We didn't get very far on those posters, did we?
So, everything's finalized. I can't wait. This is going to be the biggest event our village has ever seen.
Excuse me, Gassy, but I have to ask whether you've been paying any attention at all. Don't you realize it's downright rude to keep talking about your party like that?
Party? Who said anything about a party? I'm talking about the magic show.
What?
I'm taking everyone to the magic show instead. I've canceled my party.
You do that for us?
You deserve it. I've seen what you all do for each other, and I want to start being that kind of friend too.
But that's so unselfish of you.
Yes, Gaston. I apologize for being harsh. Obviously, you've been paying quite a bit of attention.
Well, it's a start. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have to take care of something.
Oh, hey, Louis, I think he's coming over here.
Oh, boy. Quick, strike a pose. Go Vogue.
Louis and Carol, I've been meaning to ask you two for help. I was wondering, could you teach me how to be more attractive on the inside?
Huh?
It's just that you both are so kind and thoughtful and sweet. Is there any chance for someone like me to be that way?
Sure thing.
Well, you bet. Okay, first you gotta be considerate of others. That's most important.
Considerate.
Right. And giving is good.
Giving.
And most important, you gotta be willing to have a bad hair day.
A bad hair day?
Bad hair day.
This is going to be a lot harder than I thought.
I think you may have done your best magic trick of all,
Which one?
making Gaston's ego disappear.
Hey, you feel like reading some more stories on feeling good about who you are on the inside? Then take a peek inside these books. Big Owl by Andrew Clements. Boots and His Brothers by Eric A. Kimmel. And The Rough-Faced Girl by Rafe Martin. You can thank me later